Hale's Real Football Talk. Which specific ranking are you most worried about between where a quarterback is now and where he could be at the end of the season?
Those are always the toughest ones, because, even last year.
I know the name.
Like, last year I had Josh Allen at 18.
Was he 18 last year?
Yeah,
Wow.
to start the year.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't put him much higher than that. I needed to see a little bit more. When we did the reassessment in Week 10, he ended up in the top 5 or 6 or right there. But I've had people come at me and go, "You're an idiot. You had Allen at 18 last year." I'm not the oracle. I can't see the future. I mean, Pete is saying
having him in the top 20 was it wasn't drastic, but most people wouldn't have done it.
Some of my biggest backlash was you have him at 18. You're crazy. That's way too high. So that's where I get frustrated. Is people look back and then they go, "Well, and I want to go dude, I'm taking what's there to be had. I am making a little projection. I'm not going to make a guy move him up 30 spots just off a projection. That's not going to happen. So those are the guys I worry about. Like Burrow. They talk about him proving his pop in his arm. There's been a lot of talk about that lately. He's healthy. He's got the potential to be in the top 10
He's the first
or
name
7
that comes
or 8.
to mind.
Well, he's certainly one of those guys that scares me to where that's the backlash I'll get. Halfway. You had him at 19. You're an idiot. Or you're 17. You're an idiot. And it's so those are always the ones I worry about. So what was the true question there? Just about the ones where I worry about and where I'm wrong?
Yeah, it was which specific ranking are you most worried about where a quarterback is now and where he might end up next year?
All right. I mean, I feel like, that 18, 19, 20 spot where I have Carson Wentz, Sam Darnold, and Cam Newton is definitely a controversial spot. People think I'm way too high on all 3 of those guys.
Yeah, Cam especially. Just from what I saw.
Right, and then Sam, he's not done anything apparently, and he's just horrible, so that no one can see that. And I do worry about, does Cam have another year of this weird throwing thing? Then, I might look stupid. And if Sam doesn't show a little potential and upgrade here, that might not make me look real good either. And the same with Carson. I've been a defender of him. He's got no excuses in Indianapolis with that team around him here. Right. So those are ones I look at to go either way, where I could be also Carson Wentz has the potential to be a top 10.
Because he was 2 years ago.
That's where I mean. You could sit here again and go, that's where he worries me. He's going to go to the Colts. Right, I don't know where his mind's at and everything like that. I know he has the potential to be that top 10 guy. That's another one where people could call me out either way a year from now and go, "You're an idiot. You were too high. You were too low." So I guess that's the area that jumps out to me the most.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.